Alright guys, time to do the proper intro. Hello everybody, once again this is AikawaKazu. Welcome to the new arendel or DNS guide. This is on the live stream, so hopefully we get a good run here to show you guys what the mechanics are in a new arendel or DNS. We have a good team running here. We have no Guardian or Crusader, so technically no tanking class. Our lineup is Raven, Majesty, Light Fury, Artillery, Tempest, and Moonlord. So, is it Artillery? Yes, I think we got Artillery here. So basically in Anu Arendel you can see you have two paths. If you take the right path, you will not get random negative debuffs on a party. Okay, there are various, I think there's 5 negative debuffs. Alright, before moving to the actual gameplay, let's show you guys all the possible ordeals that you can get. I'll start with the ordeal of stagnation, which I didn't manage to get a footage on, but it is basically the removal of buffs every 20 seconds. Note that buffs removed includes the debuffs you place on the boss like ice stacking and provoking slam. The second and third ordeal is the ordeal of depletion and sudden depletion, which is basically a reduction of a party's HP and MP to 50%. I have no idea what's the difference between the two, but after looking at the video footage, I don't see any difference because your HP and MP will be reduced very early on when you engage the stage boss. The fourth ordeal is the ordeal of fracture. Basically, this ordeal will occur every 40 seconds or so, and what it does is similar to Bone Crash debuff from the Barbarian class, only that you receive 50,000 additional damage per hit. Having this ordeal at bosses with attacks that has multiple hits will be extremely dangerous, so do take note. The fifth ordeal will be the ordeal of impatience, where you need to clear that particular boss or bosses within 180 seconds or 3 minutes. The sixth ordeal will be the ordeal of blinding light. You will experience periods where your screen will turn white, and there will be a 10-second countdown to inform you when it will happen. What you need to take note is, depending on which stage bosses you are fighting, always let the blinding light ordeal activate first before any HP related mechanics from the bosses are triggered. The seventh ordeal will be the ordeal of electrocution. A 25 seconds electrocution debuff status will be applied to all party members. It cannot be cured or removed. Very troublesome if it's applied at, I would say, the last boss due to the number of jump dodging that you need to do. And the eighth and last ordeal will be the ordeal of disease. One member will be selected to be poisoned, and there will be a plague, light glowing green mist around this member, and the poison debuff can be spread to another member if the player comes into contact with the green mist. It only does 15,000 damage every 2 seconds and cannot be cured, so this is one I think you can have a lot of fun with. So if you take the left side path, basically after you kill every boss you will get to receive an ordeal key, and this ordeal key can be used to open additional chests at the end of the dungeon run. If you take the normal path, there will not be any ordeals upon you, means no negative buffs on you, and basically you get a safer run, but that also means that you miss out on 5 chests at the end. Also, you can transit between the normal path and ordeal path within each boss. So maybe for the poison boss, you feel that it's not safe for a public party to do the ordeal version, then you can choose the normal path for the poison stage boss. So you can actually choose in between bosses. But right now, obviously, we're going to show you guys the ordeal path on every stage. And here we go. First boss will be the Guardian Nest Poison Panel boss, but he'll be supported by the tree boss from Mist Nest. Oh wait a second, it's okay, never mind, we got a frog boss first, so it's gonna be random between the first bosses. So we got the disease one, which will appear after, I believe, 1 minute and 30 seconds. So the thing different about the frog boss is that he can summon the Gas Cry. Gas Cry can appear, and you can see that the frogs are coming in 2 waves instead of the usual 1. And as you can see, there's gaps between the frogs as well, so it's easier to dodge in that sense. But the boss have all the similar skills that he had, caught by a black hole there. So when you do 1 HP bar decrease, you have to all find a frog that be 4 frogs instead of the usual 1 real frog to kill. So if you fail to do that, then obviously your party will most likely wipe unless you have a very strong gear. But right now the DPS from Noxnin is crazy, so I'm gonna try to do a half moon slash to get all 4 of them. So I'm asking Noxnin to slow down a bit of DPS so I can show some mechanics here. The triple ups for the boss will also be increasing. So if you summon triple ups, right, you can see it's in increasing size, and here comes Gas Cry. So when Gas Cry appears, you can do attacks, and then the boss will also be able to summon a random box. So right now we are actually getting the disease ordeal coming up in 5 seconds. So that's what I mean, it's about 1 minute and 30 seconds. and Gust Cry appears again. So the disease audio is actually on the artillery right now, I believe. It's on Ever Ray. So this is where the storm of the frog can come. It can be Gust Cry or it can be the frog. So right now is Gust Cry is going to summon an AoE Crescent Cleave. Don't get caught, it does huge damage. And you have to jump over this one. Though the other one that he can do is he will actually do a tree inflated air storm from the frog, which we'll try to show you again. Try to show them the frog. So if it doesn't appear, then yep, just know that for the mystery thing that you saw earlier on can be random. So I'm gonna get my buffs removed. Nope, I managed to get out of it. But I can see that 5 more seconds on the Majesty because the artillery actually passed the poison to her earlier on. So if the Majesty came onto me, then it'll be bad. So this might be the air storm. Nope, it's still the Gust Cry. So it's gonna be the same thing. And then the other one that you need to jump over. So we're gonna try show you guys the mechanics again. Again, triple ops you can see. It's an increasing size. So just take note of the differences here. And basically every damage here by the boss is a lot higher damage. At least twice the damage here in the Anu Arendel nest. At least twice the damage. Okay, here comes the mystery head. Hopefully we get a frog right now. Oh, it's still a Gust Cry. Oh, should we wait? I think we should wait. Yep. Kill or wait. So we have the disease coming up. 3 seconds. Okay. So you can see Knockling has the poison debuff. I'm just gonna bring it down to 1 HP bar to activate the last one. So it happens every HP bar. Yes. Oh, it's all 4 here. Okay, we got all 4 with Half Moon Slash. So Knockling seems to have 5 seconds on the poison. He needs to stay away from us for the next 5 seconds. So basically if you run to him right now, the poison or the disease will actually spread out. Hopefully we get a frog this time. This will be our last try. Okay, it's the 1 storm. It'll be 2 storms and a final one. So I dodged all 3 there. So Highlander for them. And we can now go on to kill the boss. So I'm going to show you guys all the possible mechanics. Oh, the frogs are coming. Alright, let's do it. Boss, where are you? It's behind us. And the boss is down and we managed to show you guys all the mechanics. So that's great. So every HP bar he will actually do the mystery head thing. But just now we DPS him very fast, that's why we could see like 2 in a row. So after, you can see after every stage you can choose whether you're going to go to a normal path or the audio path. So obviously audio path again. So remember, poison stage or frog stage will be random. So second stage will be the Era Venom. And of course first attack will always be the AoE attack most of the time. And the next thing you need to avoid will be this one. He will spin 3 times instead of 1 time. And the poison damage is very high, about 300,000 damage if you are caught. So don't get caught by the rolling poison this time. So you can see that this time the Mist Nest boss, the tree boss will be summoned and there's a black fruit. You have to kill it. If not, you'll get wiped as well. And this spinning attack, the animation is a lot faster. Damage increase as well. So right now it's going to disappear every HP bar. Okay, here we're going to get the tree storm. So now you have to avoid the tree storm. He'll actually raise his legs. Oh my god, I failed my timing on the jump. So we have to move away. Best is to play by the sound. Just now I actually delayed too much. So now you need to find a safe spot and at the same time avoid the storm just like me. So I did a good job there. and we are fine. So yep, we're gonna show this mechanic. So right now the thing is, it gets slightly crazier once you have the poison hook on with the mechanic shown there. So right now we got the 2 black fruits to destroy, and if the panel comes up right now, we will actually be in trouble. But there's no poison hook, so it's good. So we are safe. But look at that, we still get the 3 balls again with avoid the storm. So just need to get used to the timing, get to the safe spot. All of us doing well. Oh. I play by sound this time, you can see. I backface the gatekeeper and I managed to dodge it nicely. So yep, all of us playing very well here. So it's good. With the poison hook, it's on Noxnin. DPS time for us. Disappears again. And we have the trees again coming. And we are quite fortunate not to have poison hook. So I believe I have a footage of my first run to show you guys what to do when the poison hook is around. When you actually have the panel going on, so you guys know where the poison hook guy should be standing. The poison hook guy needs to stay in a corner. Yep, and the rest will avoid standing close to him. You can see that he's doing well, standing in that corner right now. And just you can see that Alan actually jumped into the guy with the poison hook, so he died, paid the price. Basically it's 2 storms in a row and then a total of 6 storms. We have BT there. Not too sure. Okay, the poison I believe is from Noxnin, but Moonblade Dance kills, good. And that is end of second stage. But remember, poison or frog stage is random. So yep. So you get an audio key for every stage, and surprisingly the audio keys can be kept, by the way. It can be kept. So let's say if you fail your run, you keep your audio keys, you can use it for your next run. So in that sense, you can actually save out audio keys and then don't do like the audio version next time. So that's one way you can do with it. But this is the third stage where you'll fight both the wolves, the Yeti, and the Lycan. So we get the audio of the depletion again. So 50% MP after a short while. So what's going to happen here is one guy will actually get an aggro. If you got a Guardian or Crusader or Mercenary, it'll be good. Make sure you DPS and make sure that you keep the aggro of the boss here right now. It's very important. Yeah, you actually get some damage on. So we get a depletion on. The Light Fury gets everybody healed straight away and the Yeti is spawned. So we usually kill the Yeti first. As you can see, if the Yeti is close to the Lycan, he'll get a invulnerability buff. So you want to keep the Yeti away. And every HP bar that the Yeti loses is going to do an air storm. Like right now, you can see that there will be a system message. When it spins in the air, you jump. Yep. So once you see him spin in the air, you jump. But you can see right now this is the invulnerability buff because the Lycan is doing a line drive. So sometimes things can get hectic here. And the aggro could be on the same guy. So you need to separate them once again. So you can see that this time it's not. But at every HP bar, always look out and avoid the air storm. It's going to storm again. Again, it's going to fly up. Wait for the spin, then jump. So actually it's very easy. Oh god. Because we actually DPS too fast, we actually did 2 in a row. So you can see the damage, the extent of damage there is pretty crazy. Usually you get one-shotted. I got a crit on my last week run. And it was actually 1.2 million. So this time I think I got some buffs or something from the Light Fury that reduced the damage taken. So I survived. So when the boss is actually installing the trap, he'll install the trap every HP bar as well. And of course, you want to have a miracle relic to personalizing how on the boss when that happens. And I believe Saints or Inquisitors can actually use Detonate to cancel the trap casting. So we're just gonna tank right now and just be careful of the wolves that fire at you. So this is how the Light Fury do, 50% to 70% damage reduction. So on the right is Line Drive, just make sure you stay safe and stay alive. Because the damage is very crazy once again. Installing the trap again. So again, we got the defensive buff and we're just gonna take the damage. But Alan using level 60 gears, unfortunately you'll pay the price and die. Because he's still using level 60 gears. So this is actually the killer move if you get caught. And you can see the laser beams right now from the snipers, or rather the snipers. It's going pretty strong. Now it's a triple storm just before the AoE. It's basically very similar to the boss fight itself on Garden Nest. And our last trap installation. We're going to see if Highlander works. None of us died because we got the defensive buff this time. Get a great wave! Nope, I don't have FD, so just FYI. 9% FD. That's not considered FD, by the way. And next stage basically is, I would say, the easier stage. Basically for Anu Arendelle Nest, right, the difficulty actually decreases as you proceed, except for the last boss. This one is actually very easy. The difference is, okay, we got audio of sudden depletion again. So I would say the most annoying debuff or audio that you can get, ouch, is that you get the one where you get blinded. That's actually very, very scary. Unfortunately, we haven't seen that yet. You can actually watch Half Trigger's video if you want to see. Basically, your screen will turn white and you'll be blinded. And here's the additional mechanic. You can see that the relics can be activated and there'll be lasers firing off in the field. So just stay away from the path of the lasers. You can see from the pointy portions of the relic, you can see the pointy portions of the lightning relic. And of course, similarly, all the damage done by the boss here is increased. And once it reaches 2x HP bar, you need to watch out for the Heavenly Judgment. Stay in the center location, because this time it will be a random lightning relic that will spawn all over the map. It's gonna happen, you see. So the safe one is here. There's only be one out of all the, I believe, 6 lightning relics. Yes, indeed, there'll be 6. So for the slow classes, you really need to stay at the center locations, especially the cleric class, to stay safe and get in time into position. So you can summon the Queen's Relic as well. We got a BT buff. Should ran into that one. Great Holy Burst. Ran into that one again. My goodness. Should be dead soon. Yep. So basically the things that is different will be the Lightning Relic activation and the Heavenly Judgment that you need to watch out for. Stay in the central location and make sure you spot the correct safe Lightning Relic area before you proceed. Okay, so this is another audio. You'll get electrocuted randomly. One of the more annoying ones. So quite scary, because for the Fell Garden boss, right, if you get caught mid-air while, if you get electrocuted while mid-air during your dodging of jump storms, it could be very, very deadly. So last time when the boss loses every HP bar from 4x onwards, you actually go to the center location and you need to break it like this super armor bar, which is damage based. But right now it's going to be different. It's going to alternate, so from 5 to 4x, at 4x everybody is going to get binded except for one guy. And that one guy who is not binded needs to free everyone else The bind is actually damage based. So if you get a priest that doesn't have any damage, there you go. So right now it's the Majesty that's free, he needs to save us. And so you just need to time a jump. There you go. Basically, when don't pre-jump. This one is quite accurate. The timer is actually pretty accurate. So this one is the Mist Nest effect. You can see behind me. Quite easy. Want to dodge? Just keep moving. And right now, we need to watch out for the 5-hit storm coming up soon. Suction effect again. We have BT coming up. Okay, electrocution is going to start in 9 seconds. Down. 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 So it's 5 times instead of 3 times like in the past. So we got electrocuted here, and you can't relieve our way. I just showed you guys. Because it's audio. And it's actually very annoying. And my Great Wave there got cancelled by electrocutions. Lasts for, I believe, 30 seconds. Or was it 25 seconds, I believe. So now it's gonna be the one where okay, this one has a different effect. You can see that as purple orbs is gonna land on the guy with the aggro. In fact, 3 orbs. There you go on everyone. Break the super armor, you get stunned again. Here comes BT. So the difference for the 5-hit storm is the 5-hit storms actually don't remove debuffs anymore, unlike the one in the normal nest. So Half Sugar was saying that actually if you have Miracle Relic, you can actually, or Devastalizing Howl, you can just tank through the 5-hit storm and use this chance to DPS instead of just dodging. So now it's gonna bind everybody again. You can see from 3x to 2x. Noxlin is gonna help everyone. Remember, just chill. Actually, the best way to dodge is to look at the boss, because you can see his leg raise up. And then after you lose 1 more HP bar, he's going to go to the center location again. This nest effect. So you can treat 2 orbs in the center. Did I get caught by the tail swipe? Oh, I didn't. So there's a poison in the center. That's one of the new mechanic as well. And this one's the same. And right now we might be electrocuted in 1 second. And you can see that the electrocution effect is on. Okay, so it's 30 seconds. Okay, boss goes to the center. Need to be careful of the purple summoning, you can see. Can summon 2 hits of Great Wave. Oh no, I got poked by... Okay, 5-hit storm again. 1. Oh, the Light Fury jumped. Made a mistake there. 4 and 5. We have VT coming up. Sim mechanic, he's gonna leap. Throws 2 of the Furies. Exploded. That's actually one of the easiest mechanic to dodge, just keep moving. Oh, Noxlin hit the price. It's down as well. So you can only rest 3 times. My first 2 runs in Anu Arendel Nest, right? I found that the first 2 stages were actually harder. Most people actually spend like 2 to 3 reses on the first stage. Watch out for the poison. And remember the jump storm. So always look at the boss. Oh, this is bad. Can we actually dodge this? Okay, we can. Oh god. I didn't actually Moonblade dance to the left. Come on, Highlander. No! Die now! Yeah, just in time. And I survived! I didn't die once! Yay! So you can see how the electrocution audio can actually destroy parties. Our first one was actually 14 minutes, but this one was 22 because we wanted to show you guys all the mechanics. And with all the audio keys, you still get an audio key. I think is it this one? Or is it this one? I think it's this one. Okay, this one's audio key. So we get 5 keys. You can see that there's 5 chests here. And the chest will give you pretty good loots. Not so good this time. Actually, our first run we actually got like, okay, not too bad. We got a plate, so you get a chance to get enhancement plate. Oh, this time I wrote 85, but never mind. Zara with 96. So the chest can give you more accessories, plates, and the main chest itself gives you skill jades as well as accessories. Usually you'll need it to craft skill accessories, so I'm just gonna roll for them. Which skill jade did I get this time? I didn't get a skill jade this time, so it's not 100% that you get a skill jade every time you complete the nest. But yeah, this will be Arendel. I'm gonna do what How Sugar did as well. I'm gonna introduce the people in the team. So just like I mentioned, Noxlin Raven, Majesty, Zara Ling, Light Fury, ADV or Etza, myself Moonlord, Ever Ray Artillery, and I Diane X, also known as Asu, is actually the Tempest. So big thank you to this bunch of 5 people that invited me to join their AON run. I hope you guys learn from our guide and our run here and don't make any mistakes that they did here. So thank you for watching once again, God bless, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.